I'm back with Black Whisper Crafts, and been super busy doing lots of other things, and I just wanted to sit down and craft. I have been clearing out my craft room, all of my desks that I use for crafting, all sorts of things like that. Purging, getting rid of things, but here's a few things that were on my desk I just couldn't part with. So I thought I would just sit down and all of the little bits that I couldn't part with, and then I have some focal points also, just in case I need them. So what I'm going to do is just make some wraparound pockets, because these are really long. Let's see what they kind of measure here. I don't have a measuring stick for the moment. Let's see. We'll just pretend we know. 1, 2, 3, 4. About 4.5. So let's just get some scissors and we'll trim this down just a little bit here. This side's pretty dark, so let's just maybe trim off. Ouch, Lucian. I am also fostering a cat. And he's very playful. I'm sitting in the chair and he's crawling up my back. Lucian, stop that. Oh my goodness. Oh, his mommy and daddy are having their house remodeled for him. Not for the cat, but for my neighbor. And Lucian was Ghosty's buddy. They always were outside together, all hanging out. And now that Ghosty has went back with his family, which I'm very happy that he is, Lucian was at a loss. He could not stay outside by himself. He just could not. He's small and he has injuries, so he is not as quick of a runner and things. So we just brought him in. So we have half of our house. There are double doors between in the hallway, between the back of the house and the front of the house. So we just close those double doors. And Lucian, he's a boy and he's a tuxedo. He's adorable. He is living on the back side of our house here, where the craft room, the bedroom, and the bathroom, and the hallway are. And the girls, Cobwebs and Sunny, are on the front side. We just couldn't leave Lucian outside. He would not have fared well at all. But when he was with Ghosty, Ghosty took care of him. But yeah, and he missed his buddy. So anyway, he is inside and he likes to sit behind me on the chair. But he also likes to just crawl up my back and bat my hair, and he is very playful. He's a sweet, sweet, sweet boy. So we have that going on. And that's quite a bit. So this is going to be a wraparound pocket. So we will glue it there. This is how it will go on the pocket. Let's see if that's small enough. Is that small enough? I think so. I think that'll be small enough. Yeah, that'll be perfect. Let's just go with this. And what do we want to put on here? Let's see. These are some of the page corners that I made that I did not use. That might be cute, just to pop that on there. I'm trying to use all these little bits I just couldn't part with. Just a little something here. That's cute. I like that. And let's see what else we have here. We have lots of bits. But these are stickers and they're really cute. And they don't have a white. It's not white. It is. Well, let's find it. Border. There's no white border on it. Let's see what this would look like here. That's kind of cute. Let's hang on to that for a minute. I'm just going to leave it right here. Okay. Let's see. There's bigger stickers in here too. Those are cute. Let's hang on to those stickers for a moment. I'm going to go on because I want to see how many I can actually get done here. This might be cute. That could be another pocket on here. That way, maybe, possibly. Let's just keep going. Here's some Tim Holtz things. That's really cute. Let's go ahead and ink the edges of this up with walnut stain. Let's do this. I don't like that white on there. Let's just take care of it. There, I like that. That looks good. Let's just pop. Yeah, I don't like that. Don't like that. Do not like that. That will look good there. I think we need to do this behind it. Oh, well, that looks good. We can actually just, that's it. Let's do that. Let's ink this edge up here. And glue this on top of this. Give it a little bit of dimension. There we go. How about that? I like that. And let's see, I have some Crafty Cat USA, the old Halloween, and some of the Witchy. I think that's from the Witchy pieces. Oh, we haven't glued it down yet. Oh boy, that was, that's funny. Okay. So that's pretty cool looking. Let's see what we have here. She is too big. Okay. We'll abandon that right now. Let's go with the smaller images. Oh, she's cute. How about we go this just like that? I like that. There we go. And just pop her right there. That might be cute. And let's see. Can I use this little feather on here? Yep, we sure can. Let's just glue her on. And I can use these all year long since I do creepy all year long. Feather there. Do we have a word? There's a long one. I wonder if there's enough space with this. That is way too long, isn't it? Pop those aside. That might work right there. Just kind of layer it up like that. That'll work. Let's do this. We need to put some ink around the edges here. We can just layer that up. Nothing says that the whole definition needs to show, does it? There we go. And we'll just pop this feather on. feels so good to be back in my actual craft room. So I do craft on my dining room table, and I have a desk in the living room that I have my sewing machine at. So it is so nice to be in my actual craft room. There, I think that looks great. Let's see what we're gonna have here. There's the pocket on that side. Well, we could just glue it here and here and just make it kind of a tuck, or all the way around and it will be a pocket, but we have wraparound pocket. Okay, what are we gonna do on this side? Let's see. I really like a longer, just put a longer one on there. Let's go ahead and ink up the edges with black soot. And I'm so happy with my new black soot. The other one, I wore it so much there was a hole in the middle, so it really wasn't holding ink when you re-inked it. So there we go. I like that. Let's see, what else do we want on here? Frank could be behind and back behind. Yes, we'll do that. There we go. Just grunge him up a bit. Okay, this will be the outside edge. Knight can be there. We need a little something. Oh, here's a creepy one. Creepy lady. There, I like that. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, here's a kind of like that green. Let's get some ink around this butterfly or moth. I'm not sure, just the Tim Holtz something or another. Darken these up a bit. There, I think that is perfect. Now, how do we want this? I want this to be about right there. That'll work. Just want it to be tucked under just a little bit. Okay, let's get this glued down. And we'll just use the butterfly to kind of, what do you call that? Tie them together, just so everything is touching. There, okay, that is awesome. Now we have both sides of the wraparound pocket completed. For this one, we'll set this aside. And what else do we have over here? This, let's put it around here and see. Just, you may not want it as about there. Okay, hold it about there. Okay, let's trim this off. Let's go ahead and ink the edges. Then just go around this from the inside, just in case that we miss some of the white. There, perfect. Okay, now that is great looking. I really like her. Do we need to do another one of these corner things just for a different color on here? Yeah, that'll work. Let's do this one. These were made for journal pages, but they'll work for this just fine. Oh, I wonder if we should tuck her under there. That might be cute. I kind of like that. Do we need to put something dark, like a layer of darkness behind her? Like this. Why not? Let's go for it. I actually want these books to kind of show. Let's ink this edge up. Okay, now let's see. Let's do it kind of like that so you can see those books. That'll be nice. And we used another scrap. So we're doing some scrap busting, or we're making some wraparound pockets. Okay, now we're going to tuck her right there. Or do we want her on the top? Oh, I kind of like her on the top. Yeah, let's do it on the top. Let's put her on top of this. And right there, what else? What is this? Oh, why not? Why not? Why not? Let's see. Imagine. That might be creepy right there. Yeah. Let's just get this popped down here. A little bit on the center. And just a little bit around the edges. That'll work. Just pat it down a bit. And we want to put her here and imagine up there. Yeah, that'll work. Just making some wraparound pockets for future journals. See, she's going to be here and Imagine is going to be there. So you can just see those books poking through there, and that looks good. This needs a bit more grunge in there. Just a little bit of grunge. There we go. That looks good for one side of the wraparound pocket. Ooh, that's pretty. Let's go ahead and ink the edges of that with black. Nice. That is just nice. I like it. I'm going to keep that out because I'm probably going to be inking up something else. Since this is an undertaker, we'll do the word cemetery with this one. Okay, what else do we want to put with this one? You know, this needs some, yes, it does. It needs some vintaging up. It's just too white or something. Not, there we go. That's what I'm not liking about it. Make it look like it was in the Undertaker's pocket for a while before he gave out this card. Or her. Much better. Okay, now I like it better. That works. Much better. It's added a bit of walnut stain there. Okay. What do we want on this side? Don't like that. Nope, nope, nope. Just nope. Just put it back. Don't do it. Don't need it. Nope. Ghost train ride ticket, and let's put one of these ghostly looking ladies on here. That'll work. Okay, this is already inked up. This needs some ink on it. Take the ghost train ride to the cemetery. That's funny. Something like that. That's funny. Moments. Just a little tiny something here. There we go. Just like that. That's going to go right there. And that is going to go, I want to make sure you can see the ghost train words. How about it goes this way? That's better. And we want this up here. We'll go ahead and glue this down. What about this one behind it? That like there, kind of right there. Just a few more layers. Okay, I think the cemetery is very appropriate for this one. It just goes right there. Perfect. Just barely overlapping. I still want you to see it says Undertaker on there. That is so cute. Okay, we've got both sides of this wraparound pocket. Okay, what else do we have left over here? We have another piece, and this is bats. That is so cute. Okay, let's see what size we want it. About right there. Let's trim this piece off. Let's go ahead and ink the edges so there's not any white. And on the inside, just really quick like. There we go. That will work. Doesn't need to be perfect at all. Those are so cute. Love the bats. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, there's some smaller ones. She's beautiful. Oh, here are some small ones too. Here we go. I missed these. Let's see, she is gorgeous all by herself. Okay, let's go ahead and ink around her. Mystery her up a bit there. There we go. I like that a lot. It's poison. I really kind of like it just kind of plain with just her. I like that. Let's go ahead and ink these edges with the walnut stain. A little bit of walnut stain in there. Let's go ahead and get her glued down. Yeah, I really like her. Just looks like that's a photo frame there. Poison right there. Just barely want it to be touching. That just looks really creepy in itself, just like that. Let's see if we have another moth or butterfly or something. Oh, that will go great right there. Let's get this inked up a tiny bit on the edges. I think this is a moth. Pretty sure. I'm not good at getting things straight or lined up, but I'm gonna give it a go. Yeah, I think that just looks really creepy like that. Let's get a little bit more black on these edges here. There, perfect. Okay, let's do the other side. I really like that. Simple, but very nice. She is gorgeous. Oh my goodness, she's gorgeous. What do we want for her? We could put a word going sideways just to be different, like that. I thought I had some, there they are. I have some bats. Maybe if we do it like that. Can't trim that down anymore, but we can trim her down a tiny bit around the edges. There we go. That will probably work just fine. Let's get this, get the edges of her frame or border inked up. There, she is so beautiful. Okay, let's get this. Either way, I like it either way, it's fine. Or if we should pop this one right here. I think that would look good. I like that. Where do we have room for a bat? That one's a bit big. Let's see if we have one smaller. Get these glued together. This one, I want to put just a little bit of glue right here. Oops. I know I want her to be right on that edge. Yeah, I think I want it on top of the word. Nothing says you have to see all the definition. There we go. Now let's glue these down. And these are wraparound pockets. Go. And let's add the bat. I think that will be a good addition. Just there or there. Probably just right there. Tweezers. So excited. I found my tweezers. My favorite ones. I have lots of them, but this is my favorite one. Get some of that glue off. We don't need to drown it. Just need it to stick. There. There we go. Okay, there. Perfect. Let's see how those look real quick. Oops, that made a mess. Oh, I can make a mess so quickly. Okay, here's the one we just made. Wraparound pocket. That. And here is the other one. Wraparound pocket. And here's the first one. Wraparound pocket. All we have to do is glue them in and they are good to go. Really happy with how those turned out. And I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful crafty day.